Right, ladies and gents, look who we've got here. It is Mr. Greg Pinder from that there, S&G Plant Services, big long-time supporter of Landpower TV.
I suppose, yeah.
So we're in his yard today because he's got something very special. So we'll spin round now, we'll not hang about, because it's new toy day. It's new toy day, Greg. Obviously, brand new Scania, what is it, 660S, XT?
XT.
Go on, run us through it. What spec? I mean, for a start off, it's been a long time coming.
I've been nearly 2 years waiting for the buggy, to be fair.
Right.
But there's been such a delay, as with everything.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting to get it. It arrived. We could have put it on road probably 2 weeks ago, but problem with that job is I just thought, well, we'll wait till 1st of February for a tax job, month's tax. So it's a 660. It's hub reduction, double drive.
Right.
We put it on alloy wheels to try and get weight down. It's an 120 tonner, so it can gross at 120. It's on a 3-inch pin, on big pin. We put some boxes on there for a driver to put all his kelter it back really, and a tray of chains.
I'm going to say, who's
a lad called Mark Fuller up at Rufford makes these for me. All the wagons are the same, they all have these trays on.
Right.
And this all in here especially, the chain binders, they put the leg of the chain binder through there.
Yeah.
Because you get pulled up that much, hurry up, gang up bloody Vorza, unsafe load, and they'll say you're unsafe load, but your chain sat in here like.
You're joking?
Even though they can't escape, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we've got hooks in here, look at, and then we put a sheet over the top of it.
Yeah.
But your binders sit through here, hang down, and then everything's right, and try and keep everything a bit more tidy, you know.
Right.
I tried to keep them where they all keep their own chains. You tried to keep them on their own trailers, but it's not always that easy, you know.
Yeah.
Like this lad will jump.
On wagon, on trailer.
Yeah. This lad might be on a 40-foot flat now and again.
Yeah.
And then next job he's on a 5-axle shifting some of the 60 or 70 ton, you know.
Right. What's sort of his normal trailer that you'll have on this?
You normally have a 5-axle Fairman, but like what we use when we move the steam train up
right,
to Beamish. He'll have one of them on. I mean, the other thing with this truck is we spec'd it on air suspension all round. So there's a monitoring.
So on all axles, it's on air suspension, right?
On air. It'll tell you how many axles you got ground at trailer.
Yeah.
It'll weigh the axles of the trailer. It knows through the ECU on the trailer, talks to ECU on wagon. So when he pulls off a job and he says to me, "I'm 92 ton," you can guarantee within underweight he's there, like.
Yeah.
So it's very good that to keep you out of trouble with Vorza, man, you know.
Well, that's it. And as well as having the advantage of being able to weigh, is there any other advantage it come with?
Yeah, well, like,
airbags up front.
It's up front here. Look, it's on a steel bumper at bottom, down there instead of plastic ones. But on here as well, it'll jack up that probably another 6-inch. So you're on a building site. There's ruts, there's shits, there's curbs, there's everything. You know. You're up over at top of them, and as soon as you get sorted, when you tip to it, or when you're ready to tip, just press button, drop it back into normal ride height, and you're away, you know, and that's that, like.
That's it.
So it's all done to make it better for us, you know. It's also got all the London gear on.
I was going to say, pedestrian stuff and all that.
All the, cameras all around in case you clip somebody on a push bike. There's all these sensors here. Yeah. Outside, shouts at you that this vehicle's turning left when you're going less than 15 miles an hour.
Right, so you got cameras there, you got sensor.
Yeah, sensor there. There's another sensor there. Yeah, and I think, there's one here back, like,
So anyone coming up side,
if yours hasn't traffic lights turning left and you're obviously going to have to swing out it road, you're sat there, you're indicating left and it's shouting, the blue get speaker shouting, warning this vehicle's turning left. And you'll still get some bugger up inside of you, you know. The other thing he's got, which I'm very impressed with, I didn't realise he'd had it until he landed, is this fuel tank here.
Right.
So it's probably 600 litres of fuel in there, so there'll be £1,000 in there. Yeah. It's got an alarm on it. Once you lock it, sets the alarm. Oh, time they're trying to progress with stuff. And I mean, also, it's got a slide. I keep looking at stuff and thinking, what extra it's got? It's a sliding fifth wheel, this. Yeah. So you can then transfer your weight. If you were to put the big trailer on, the traditional low-boy float we have, he'd have to move that further forward to impose more weight to his drive. Right. Because that has a dolly under it.
Got you.
The dolly can take 15 ton of weight. But if you're not careful, then you don't put enough weight to your drive. Right. So that will then transfer it by moving that a notch forward, or 2 or 3 notches forward. Yeah. That'll transfer that, like.
That's it. And you were saying before that this is a 120 ton.
120 ton
rate
yeah.
machine. So you'll be able to get more out of your trailers
it's
now.
It's actually an 150 ton wagon, but we've rated it to 120.
Right.
Because rating it to 150 on air suspension's not, you couldn't get your weights right anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've left it at 120. But the 5-axle trailers like what we used when we went up to Beamish.
Yeah, them Fairmanvilles.
Yeah, they're on an 80 ton tractor like this one behind you, this driver's coming out of.
Right.
So this 67 blade here, that's an 80 ton tractor. With them trailers on, there's 28 ton in them trailers.
Yeah.
In Unison trailer.
Yeah.
So he's got a payload of 52 ton then. Well, them trailers are good for like, they can carry 75 ton. You know, they're like a 90 ton trailer.
Right.
So now I can put a lot more on and pull it behind this, you know, and we're legal again, like.
That's
so
it.
It's all about just trying to keep it right side, hurry up gang, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not doing out you shouldn't be, like.
Exactly.
So,
right. You've got to talk us through paint job, because this is,
well,
it's stunning, this is mega.
Yeah. I went to a lad who we do quite a bit of haulage for, Dave Sharp. I went in Malpass's yard one Saturday morning.
New Holland dealer.
Yeah, pick a couple of New Hollands up. And I picked 2 T310s up. One was what I always called Empire Blue, which were Ford Empire Blue.
Right.
And the other one with this Blue Power.
Yeah.
And we brought it back at yard, and both me and Rachel said, bloody hell, what a nice colour that. Hell of a brand new tractor.
Yeah.
What a beautiful colour. I rung Ford, tried to get out of what colour it is, and they just tell you, well, it's Blue Power. I know, but what can you give us a RAL colour? Can you give us a paint colour for it? Well, no, it's just Blue Power.
Right, they weren't playing with it, huh?
No, well, I don't think they really knew, if truth be known.
Right.
It weren't Malpas, it was this were direct to New Holland. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I then, a mate of mine said, oh, it's Maserati Blue, is that?
Yeah.
So I have a mate who has Maserati car garage, and we took a photograph of this, we scanned it, worked it all out, and he said, it is Maserati Blue. So we got that, and I've been at it 25 years. To be fair, now I've been at it 26 years, because I've waited that bloody long for a truck. So we started in 97.
Right.
And so Tim Eaves, who does the sign writing for us, Tim just put that on as a bit of a gesture, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted this one different. To be honest with you, it's that, I like the colour that much now. I think if we can ever afford to buy another new truck, we'll probably go the same again, like, you know.
Yeah.
We'll probably stick with this now, because
right.
All of a sudden it makes my old colours look a bit dated to me, you know.
Well, that's it. I mean, they were looking quite smart until this turned up.
Yeah, and now I look at that and I think, Christ, well, there's nothing like this, you know. It's fantastic.
But it's nice to have like that one that stands out in fleet, like the flagship.
Yeah,
almost,
definitely.
Isn't it?
Yeah. No, so we were made up with, you know, we've done it. Like I say, he wanted black bars on it, did driver instead of them chrome bars. You know, these
Well,
mini
say
bars.
they're a bit more subtle, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just blending a bit better, I think. That's a good idea, you know, because Toe and I were always in here.
Yeah.
Well, now you just pull another blade up. Your pins there.
Adding under there.
Yeah, so you're towing right at centre. Because I was always minded when you were pulling out of here, you're thinking before taking contact, what we're doing something you shouldn't be, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're always pulling out skew, aren't you?
Yeah, you're a central pull and everything's happy, you know. So, no, so that's where we are with job, really.
You got the bar up there and all.
Yeah,
Kelso bar up there.
Yeah, and I mean that, you know, when they're loading, you'll see them loading at bloody midnight, you know, pitch black on a railway side and trying to put like a 40-ton road rail on. They need plenty of light about them.
Well, so you've got to be lit, haven't they?
It's impossible without, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, that's that. And I mean, as regards it in the cab, they're Italian. They like to get packed up at night for every day, you know. So they're Italian, they're a microwave, they're a coffee maker, the fridge in it, freezer. So these lads come out and put the stuff in on a Monday morning, and we don't see them till following Saturday, you know.
Well, that's it. It's got to be home from home, hasn't it?
You know, and Rachel keeps them out all week, and that's the way you have to do it, you know.
Yeah. So
now then, this one.
Come on.
Is that? That's Lexi, who is Matthew, my mechanic, Matthew Hartley's daughter, who's been coming here now. She's only, I think, you'll know her, is she 10?
Yeah, she's about there, yeah.
About 10. She's been coming on a Saturday morning with Matt, working at workshop, and I've never seen anybody graft at that age, other than my lads when they were about at that age.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You know, she's taking depth of tyres, she's recording everything, she's bloody in with pressure gauge. She's brilliant. So I thought we'll have this one called Lexi, like. So
nice touch.
That's where that's come from.
Nice touch is that. Spot on. Well, hopefully, at some point, Greg, well, actually, for a start off, I assume Danny's getting it, is he?
Yeah, Danny's getting
this one, is he, right?
Yeah, he is until he scratches the pissing thing and he'll be sacked.
and then he's handed it back.
Yeah. No, he's a good lad, a good driver.
Right. Yeah, well, we'll have to, once he gets out about with it, we'll have to go out with him and see what she's like on the road.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah. Like we have a 650. This is new engine, slightly, obviously 10 horse bigger. The 650 we have, which is a 65 tonner, is hell of a truck.
Yeah.
All these behind you, they're 580s.
Right.
And they're good engines, I
I
like my V8s for resale value, for torque and for resale value.
I'm going to say it's like we've seen before out and about. They're luggers, aren't they? There's proper luggers.
Yeah, you can't. And I mean, they've different modes on them. They've eco mode, standard mode, and power mode. Yeah. And I was out with one. I was out with that 580 behind you the other day, and I went up to Brig with like a 20-ton crane on, and I get going up shop, and I just pop it into power mode. And it's away, picks its feet up and it's away. It's off. And then as soon as you get back on flat, it's only a switch off steering wheel, knock it back to standard, and we're saving a few quid in fuel, so which is that's your biggest cost, isn't it?
And is this one? Is this fully automatic?
Yeah. To be fair, when I first got an automatic truck, I worked for Avid, and I know you need a clutch and gearbox. We're about up with 135 Fergies, So we weren't bothering with them, and then. Next job, it's like, if you want automatic, it was £3 more then. Now it's £3 more if you want to go back to bloody manual. Like.
You're joking?
No,
to go all the way?
It's crazy, And, like, I went across to Sweden and I were on a 250 tonner on their test track, automatic. I'd never seen anything like it. It was changing gear, and it was like just being sat in like a right steady rocking chair. It were fantastic, No ripping clutches out, no drama, where he wants to. And you think, as an out boy, oh, they're not worth a shite. I know better than wagon when to change gear. You've not a clue. They're absolutely fantastic.
Well, that's it. And without software, they'll be able to look after themselves, won't they? They'll be able to protect the gearbox and the drive lines and everything else, won't they?
We've had one clutch gone on one, but I bet we've done probably 5 million kilometres with automatic gearboxes. Yeah. So to have one clutch at 1,200 quid, I can deal with that, Because not so long ago, probably 10, 15 years ago, missing clutch every Saturday morning, So we were like we're hobbing, let's pop a clutch in this, So that's where we're at, like.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be away, we'll be happiness. Like I say, he's going out tomorrow. He starts on the road with it tomorrow, and we'll see how he goes on.
That's it. No, job's good. Yeah. Well, like I say, hopefully we'll go out with Danny one day. Yeah. See how it's getting on. Yeah. With a load in the real world. Yeah. And then one day you might let me have a day.
Yeah, you can have a day. One day, but not today.
One day, not today, not before it's gone out doing its first job.
No, but you can come and have a do with it by all means.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bother.
Grand job.
Superb.
Spot on.
Thanks, Greg. Cheers. See you in a bit.